Alright, and
Back for more of this nonsense.
didn't actually do any play in between streams this time because I was fucking tired and exhausted at the end of the last stream, so fuck it.
The leaves of the trees seem to whisper unspoken words. Unspoken feelings.
Fucking hit X. Nobody gives a shit.
It's very important.
No, it isn't. It's from Kyrie. Nothing from her is important.
Aww. Even the game forgot about Kyrie.
So last time we did Monstropolis and Arendelle.
Yeah.
So now we have our choices of San Francisco and Caribbean. So technically I think Caribbean is first.
No. That's
Is San Francisco first? No. No,
Okay.
Caribbean is first.
Oh.
I mean, not that it matters. We can really do either one. We're,
Yeah.
we're under-leveled either way, and that also doesn't matter in this game. So.
That planet's a giant skull.
It is a giant skull squid planet.
Skeleton warriors.
Skull squid wearing a pirate hat. You know, like the actual Caribbean.
Yep.
I do believe Johnny Depp is a ghoulish skull wearing a pirate hat.
No, ghoulish skulls wearing a pirate hat don't beat their wives.
That's true.
On items related to Johnny Depp, J.K. Rowling has decided to further the Harry Potter canon by announcing that Dumbledore and Grindelwald, just all the time, are just having ugly, sloppy gay sex. And if I'm being totally frank, if you really wanted me to believe that, you shouldn't have recast Grindelwald as Johnny Depp from Colin Farrell.
Sweet dreams.
I mean, it's not as bad as the wizards just poop wherever they want and use magic. That was kind of the low point.
I mean, everything that J.K. Rowling says about the extended Harry Potter universe in these tweets is fucking awful. And it's just like, seriously, bitch? Like, shut up already. Tell you what, if you want credit for representation, put it in an actual book.
Yep.
So we continue to be disgustingly overpowered for gummy ship stuff.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Although, things will not remain that way when we eventually get to the point where we want to go fight the optional super boss gummy stuff.
Well, every optional boss in Kingdom Hearts history has been, oh, you have too many teeth, let's kick a few out of you.
Well, yes, but this is the first time they've done one in a gummy ship. All the others were, you know, oh, you're in Agrabah. You're talking to the carpet? Do you really want Kurt Zisa to run one up your ass?
Hey, Mac, you almost beat him. We need to just put a spike on the front of our ship.
We can. There is the wave weapons.
Yes, except those don't actually work unless you're boosting. Also, no, we don't really need to put a spike on the front of our ship. Ship just needs to realize that if you hit R1 or L1, you just come to a complete stop.
I refuse.
Also, we don't actually take any damage from bumping into shit unless it's an enemy, so who cares?
All speed, all the time.
What are your feelings on Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
And I played it.
What are your feelings on a really dumbed down version of Assassin's Creed Black Flag ship combat?
See how it goes.
So Assassin's Creed Origins ship combat.
No. Dumber.
Wow.
Am I not being attacked by something when I try and go here? That's different.
You don't get attacked for every world. Only certain worlds have super bosses flying around blocking them off. I mean, technically we didn't get attacked by one going to Arendelle. We chose to go back and do the one that was caught in the ice.
Yeah.
That fortress
that's
was entirely optional. We could bypass and go straight to Arendelle. Rum and rape and buggery and starving to death on the sea. Romanticization of pirates is the dumbest trend of the year. They all died to cannonballs and mostly were ugly assholes.
I mean, technically they've been romanticizing pirates for years, so...
Okay, both
For like decades. Doesn't make it any less dumb.
And there's One Piece.
Okay, both
Hey,
game
Andrew, how's it
and-
going?
Apparently pirates.
No, One Piece has nothing to do with pirates.
No, it does not.
See, the difference is that, like, Pirates of the Caribbean tries to romanticize essentially real-life pirates. One Piece goes, what if pirates actually weren't shit?
Now, what if pirates were basically superheroes? That'd be pretty great.
Game, we get it.
Nope, gotta go through the whole song, because, you know, this one's just as important
It
as
was
all the
am-
musical numbers from Frozen.
It was amusing when it was in Frozen.
The
and Frozen
Frozen
actually
thing was
had
amusing
good
because they
music.
did the entirety of Let It Go, and then started doing We Want to Build a Snowman. I was like, are they just going to do every song from Frozen?
Are they gonna do the incredibly dark and depressing one? Talking about the snowman singing about his mortality? That happens.
No, they didn't do that one.
I still... This is the best part of the movie, because what the fuck, movie?
I mean, to be fair, Olaf is animated by magic, so we don't know if normal snowmen will apply to him.
He was singing about his horrible mortality, clearly.
Yeah, but
No, he was singing about whatever snowmen do in the summer. He has no fucking idea.
Oh, I know. Just looming over his head.
Well, yes, like the point is, we have no idea if he would actually melt in the sun.
Just remember dying laughing in the theater.
We're running out of sea, sir. Aye, we're running out of sea.
Sora, you're an idiot.
Running out?
Sobek lied to us!
Take that, globe heads!
I thought it would be funny. Hey, Slovak!
Clearly this wouldn't happen. There's an ice wall surrounding the rim of the
yeah,
flat
this
Earth.
isn't accurate.
No, see, it's a conspiracy within a conspiracy. There's nothing holding it in. We're running out of water.
Ah.
Thankfully, it counteracts global warming, which is real, but the sea is running out as much as it's rising. Hail Sobek! May your sperm be plentiful.
The Caribbean, but not the most recent one. One from a while back, when people still actually thought the series might possibly be good.
Hey, enjoyable nonetheless. There's still the first couple movies. And the third one funny just enough to watch for watching a man's
No.
ship explode around him.
Yeah, this is based on the third one.
Yes.
Do we get to see a man's ship explode around him?
No.
Probably not.
Oh, see, that was the best part of the third one. Just dramatically walking
Like walking.
down. That made the entire third movie work.
Everything has gone to shit.
The first two, at least, were kind of fun. One's still the best one.
I mean, the best part, too, is when Captain Barbossa comes back.
Yeah. No, see, the thing is that the first one was still at the point where they hadn't written Jack Sparrow to be that way, and Johnny Depp was just being a drunken asshole everywhere, and they were like, just fucking go with it. We're wasting film otherwise. And then they were like, hey, People really like that. Let's actually write that intentionally, except the writers are not as good at it as Johnny Depp was just improving.
It's true. Also, like, I remember a lot of stories about the producers
Like,
basically going,
seriously,
like, what are you doing, Johnny? Like,
Yeah, they thought he was ruining it.
they thought he was
Eisner
ruining it.
particularly was having a fit.
Well, it's like, it also makes sense because it was a deliberate choice, and it also tells you a lot more about the character. Like, he was playing him as a washed-up... He based him on Keith Richards, of all
Yeah.
people. Like, he was a
Just a burnout.
The biggest problem with a lot of the sequels is they forgot that he was a washed-up pirate and not the best pirate ever.
Well, really, then the fact that they started writing him like that as opposed to really the scene should have been Jack Sparrow does stuff.
Well, the thing is like, again, because one wasn't written with the idea of
Yeah.
him being this sort of washed-up burnout of a pirate, they were written as, like, normal,
Yeah.
and then Depp played the scenes as written, but with the sort of washed-up burnout pirate thing. And then they were like, oh, okay, we get it, we're gonna write to that, and they weren't really good at writing to that.
No, that's the thing.
Oh, also, hold on.
Sure is. Hey, Jack, where are we? Oh,
Belay that! Ship absconding!
huh?
Help me catch the pearl before she gets away!
You enjoying this voice actor who sounds nothing like Johnny Depp, even fucking remotely?
Did they at least get Barbosa close enough?
Closer than Sparrow.
I would hope so, because, like, that's the character that's actually the better one in the movies.
I mean, Barbosa isn't really involved in this world much.
That's true.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
So how does that make Johnny Depp work?
Remember controls.
No, you can find people that actually can do a Johnny Depp impression.
We're going the wrong way, mate!
I mean, it's sad we don't have a Tom Hanks situation.
No.
There is no Tommy Depp, brother of Johnny Depp.
Yeah. But,
There is no person with a similar voice who's not as expensive to hire, who is directly related to him.
Just use Blizzard and skate over to it.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Yes, because you used all your MP.
Yeah.
That is probably not going to help much. The teacups are actually kind of slow to travel in a straight line.
Here comes some more!
It's working out well.
Yes! I will take Anchor Helicopter Heartless. Fantastic.
Disappointed we don't get the shit-awful flying pirate ships from Peter Pan world. Just reuse all the enemies from Peter Pan. What? They're pirates. Fuck off.
Close enough. Lost this world's Captain Hook.
Missed.
Boggle me eyes, Smee! Who's this prancing twit with the whiskey? I feel better about that impression, knowing it's a better impression of Hook than they're doing of Sparrow.
Oh, that's Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain who? Is he going to ship? Not right now.
He's the worst pirate you've ever heard of. But you have heard of him.
Again. That
That's not an
goddamn
accurate
first movie had
Shmee.
its
Shmee,
moments.
as far as I'm concerned, is always Bob Hoskins.
Well, yes, but I can't drunkenly lament being in a Mario Brothers movie right now.
Oh, God.
The Kingdom Hearts 3 model for Jack Sparrow looks like he's perpetually smelling someone farting.
I will say, this is probably visually the most disturbing world because it's supposed to be realistic people, and then you have the super anime like Sora and Donald and Goofy.
I would have loved to see them get a realistic version of them. Horrifying as it would be. It'd be the new Sonic all over again.
Fuck the new song.
Nothing's gonna be the new Sonic and his weirdly muscly naked legs.
Ugh. You know what the best part of the movie Sonic is? He's not wearing gloves. He just has white fur on his hands.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that image again. It's just white fur on his hands. He's not actually wearing gloves at all.
Perpetual and virulent lack of discipline upon my vessel. Why?
Sir, you're in Davy Jones' locker, Captain. Davy Jones' locker?
I know that.
I am glad the game at least was smart enough to set it during 3, which was the last movie that it was even remotely...
Well, the thing about that is they probably developed this world when 3 was the most recent movie. Keep in mind, this game has been being made for like 13 years.
It's true. It just so happens, though, they did happen to fall on the last part of the series that's even remotely watchable.
It's been too long.
3's not great, but dear God, is it better than anything that came after.
What, you mean you don't appreciate Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, where they literally get the meaning of that saying exactly backwards?
What was the one before that, even? I forgot what the fourth one was even called.
Let's see, there was Curse of the Black Pearl.
Whatever the fuck the second one was.
At World's End was 3.
At World's End was 3.
Like, this is just how bad it went off the rails. The fourth one was the one where they're looking for the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah, the fourth one was the one where they were looking... On Stranger Tides was the
That's
second one.
right.
And then, yeah, they were looking for the Fountain of Youth, and then Dead Men Tell No Tales, where they literally...
Jack neglected to repay a certain...
Like, at the very beginning of the fucking movie, the main bad guy spares one person off of a crew and is like, you need to spread the word. I'm not going to kill you, because dead men tell no tales. And it's like, that's literally the opposite of what that fucking saying means.
Yeah, it's an excuse to kill everybody. God damn it.
And we're here to rest Jack.
He implicitly wants people to tell tales. Hence, you leave people alive.
Out and about, eh? You had an agreeable sense of the macabre.
He's actually saying dead men tell no tales is the reason why he's leaving a person alive.
Yes, but that's literally the opposite of what that saying is used to mean. You kill everybody because dead men tell no tales, so you won't be fucking found.
We're here.
Basically taking the wisdom of the phrase and inverting it, which is not horrible, but good God, a movie could have used it far better that way.
Look, you're a
if they
spooky
wanted to.
ghost. I don't think you care much about whether people find you or not.
In fact, if you're a spooky
Everybody in the Caribbean is a spooky ghost at this point in these fucking movies.
Let's just say it this way. If everyone's a fucking spooky ghost, there are dead men telling tales all the time. There's spooky ghosts.
By
again.
definition, dead people tell a lot of tales in these worlds.
Yeah, that's the bigger problem we have to be addressing.
We need more alcohol. Go out and shoot another keg of whiskey. So
I think, honestly, at this point, it would be more interesting to make a Pirates of the Caribbean movie about the one undead pirate in the entire Caribbean that Jack Sparrow hasn't pissed off.
I've got a job.
There's only got to be fucking one, apparently. Somewhere.
Maybe his dad, I guess? I don't know. Davy Jones's crew is a weird form of undead.
Davy Jones's crew is a weird form of undead. The
I
first,
mean,
first
like
movie
the-
was people cursed by Aztec gold.
Yeah, the ones in the first were more
Fifth movie
straight
were
up
people
undead,
cursed
like
by.
skeletons.
What the fuck were the people in the fifth movie cursed by?
On
Disney not letting a series die.
I will say this much, like, before the first movie, you didn't see a lot of cursed pirate movies. The fact that they threw in the skeleton thing was new for that time.
The first movie was perfectly fine.
Yeah, because we hadn't seen a pirate movie in a very long time that actually did well.
Well, yeah, I mean, the last one kind of fucking killed the genre.
What was it again?
I think it was Cutthroat Island.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Cutthroat Island was fucking terrible.
The fact that, I will give it this much, the first one I genuinely liked because the genre was dead until it revived it. Cutthroat Island fucking bombed.
Right then, Mr. Sora, the helm is yours. Provided you pass muster.
Huh?
See that island there with the two peaks? Prove you can reach that. And the open sea is yours.
Aye, aye.
So in answer to your question, Armando Salazar was basically just cursed because he was killed by Jack Sparrow in the Devil's Triangle, and the Devil's Triangle resurrected him.
A lot of undead in the Pirates movies. Seems to be their central premise.
The Caribbean.
Well, yes, because the first one did it, and that one was successful. So let's just copy that formula a million times.
It's true. I mean, like,
with none of the actual heart of the first one.
I mean, like, it kind of worked the next time around they did it. I count the second and third movies as the same damn movie because they were about the same goddamn antagonist. Like, Davy Jones was fine.
Kind of.
Just every time after, it just kept wearing thin.
This is an aggressively garbage camera angle for ship combat.
I know what you're talking about.
You're telling me there's actual ship combat?
Oh yeah. No, it's the whole thing of this world.
It's an interesting...
Incidentally, I'm not looking. I'm cooking at the moment, in case anyone's wondering.
Yeah, no, the whole thing of this world is a very dumbed down version of the Assassin's Creed Black Flag ship combat. Against heartless pirate ships.
Of course.
And your ship has levels.
Your ship has levels?
Yes.
Yo ho.
There is, in fact, a trophy for, like, maxing out the Leviathan.
Nope.
Oh no, we're platinuming this game.
Don't give it up dreaming.
What smells like shit?
Yeah, everyone on this ship.
When's the last time you washed your hair? What is washing my hair?
With Jack Sparrow.
Ship you
You'll
not.
soon be sharing in the wrath of Davy Jones.
The guy Will mentioned? Who does he think he is, anyway?
Look, we've beat an 80-foot-tall octopus witch woman. We're not really worried about fish face.
Oh, you killed Ursula. That's a entirely different story then. Okay.
You say you
Wasn't even that hard. Just cast arrow a bunch.
I heard you also sang Fin Fishy Fun. Haha.
Did she have the trident at the time? Because Ariel was stupid and gave it to her again.
Yes.
Of course.
You didn't see anything.
Jack and Davy
Don't
Jones.
fucking remind me of those Will Eisner ass, like, direct-to-DVD sequels. Or VHS, depending on
Hey, there were at least
Well, no.
two good direct DVD.
I'm talking about the first Kingdom Hearts.
No, we're talking about the first Kingdom Hearts.
In
And-
which it clearly happens...
Oh, really?
Yes.
That sounded like something out of some bullshit Disney...
No, it's just the plot of basically every time the Little Mermaid shows up in Kingdom Hearts.
I'm not gonna lie.
Ariel is dumb again, and Ursula gets the trident again, because Ariel is dumb again.
Well, considering what Disney does... that
Sometimes
is
this involves a rhythm game.
That is no worse than what has happened in Disney's source material. Because, you know...
It's like, you could make an argument that the first time was following the story of the game. So, of course...
So yeah, it's on the phone in the movie.
Or the movie. But the second time, when it's clearly established that we know who Ursula is and all the characters in this world, why did you actively give her the fucking trident?
My daughter has a learning disability.
You need to lock up your fucking magic trident better.
I ain't scared.
Won't be the first giant sea monster we've been inside of.
Look, with all of the neglect I give her, I was fairly certain she wouldn't know my birthday, so I used it as the combination
You
device.
can't imagine a sea creature as terrifying and large as the Kraken. Monstro.
Shit.
In space.
We've been eaten 3 times by an errant void whale. What's your fucking point?
You guys will be fine.
Ah, Errant Void Whale is my favorite band.
The box!
Be a chase
The boo box?
where Davy Jones.
We literally fought a giant Dayglow lobster inside Monstro. Bring on the fucking Kraken.
And outside of Monstro.
And Hudson Monster.
But not enough to cause him to die.
As
That
long
was
as I
a
don't-
different giant Dayglow lobster.
As long as I don't have to fight a fucking spell again, I don't have a problem here.
What part of it is that?
There's been plot going on, by the way, but who gives a shit?
No, they're just recapping the
This
story
movie's
of the
like
first
10
two
fucking
games.
years old.
They're just
Here's
recapping
another
what
one.
happened
We don't need
in
to
Pirates of
explain the
Caribbean.
plot of Pirates of the Caribbean 3 to anyone who should be watching this.
A creature absent a heart, and yet somehow able to keep existing.
I'm also very disappointed that Vexen's eyes are like 3 times this
Yeah!
right now.
The secret must be in that box.
Batshit crazy Vexen eyes from the best parts of the old graphic style.
I believe our orders were to find the box and seize it. No
You expect me to follow orders?
Shut up, you Monte Carlo reject, motherfucker.
Always so short-sighted. Why
Isn't there a street corner somewhere where you should be hustling people out of 20s?
completed, if not to affirm my
Also, you shouldn't put white text subtitles over a almost pure
Pure
white
white background from the sky. Yeah.
Do they at least have some kind of border around the letters?
Not really.
Nope.
And what exactly?
That's why we have text boxes, people. They're invented for a reason.
Or, you know, at
they're
least
trying.
black line borders.
They're trying
Yeah.
to be stupid eye nonsense.
Yeah.
They're just not big enough to be stupid eye nonsense.
What? Don't be absurd. But to be clear, I serve the organization. I don't
Yeah.
share your
Unfortunately,
knowledge
Vexen no longer looks like an unfortunately purebred chihuahua.
and his little finger.
Eyes are half his fucking
Always
head.
has been.
Unfortunately.
All I desire is the freedom to continue my research. Ansem the Wise refused to nurture my talents. So I cast my lot with Semnis. With Xehanort, rather. Simple as that.
I see. And you don't care how
It was an unfortunate side effect of him getting Norted, so Nort was like, what the fuck is wrong with your eyes? I'm gonna fix that while I'm in there giving you jaundice.
No! Like, he still does, like, the
He
weird
still literally,
eye
has,
inflection
he still
stuff,
literally has bigger eyes than everyone else. They're
does.
just no longer like a third of his face.
and he still does weird brow stuff, but he's not able to, like, open up his eyes that's half his fucking head. Look like a goddamn monster.
Yeah, remember me, Eddie, when I took your heart? I looked just like this!
Yeah, he
Eyes in a tune all along.
he unfortunately no longer looks like he escaped from air.
know what to do with the pests. Then you can resume your stuffy studies.
That's my boy. I'll be watching him from the
Cow.
Kingdom Hearts as presented by Key.
It's not the true anime adaptation I want of Kingdom Hearts. I want Kingdom Hearts as presented by Yasu. Fortunately, I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. None who are a pirate.
Also,
Thanks, Jack.
that scene right there would make no sense by the context of them having to roll the ship over.
Everything went topsy-turvy and upsy-downsy. Well,
No, they're just rocketing through Caribbean. Like, okay, we had this idea to include the Caribbean world. It's too late to add a different one and get different voice actors. Fuck it, just rocket through. Copy some of that Black Flag gameplay that we literally cracked from Dave's computer. We know you've been playing video games in your off hours, Dave.
God, not the bees!
Oh shit, malaria!
Heartless.
That's not very nice of you.
Why is it not heartless? There's a shot of Calypso in the background for some reason.
Look out! Barbossa, have you allied with those fiends again?
Don't impugn me honor. Why would I conspire with them?
Once.
But you did conspire with them.
Could you discuss it later?
Get ready!
That is fair, Hunter.
What's that?
Well, good reason for not being the fourth movie. We don't want to see Merman Sora again.
Fair enough.
And you know that would have happened if they based it on the fourth Pirates movie.
Sora, for the love of God, put a shirt on. This is a great gun.
So
Sure.
You know what? I give up!
Not even going to question it.
Donald, I'm going to grab a gun because the rules don't matter anymore. You want me to turn it on you, or you want to keep living in this hellscape?
How many mechanics are you gonna put in one fucking world?
Mini games! Nothing but mini games! Just finish this goddamn world!
Notably, I don't think this actually happens much of at all. I think this might be the only instance of this in this world.
Dragonfly, you ignorant bitch! Heed my telepathic command!
It's honestly kind of one of the weird things in this game where they have a lot of mechanics-based bosses that literally only happen once in the entire game. Probably stop running into shit.
Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. It's gone.
This is gonna be an annoying boss, I can tell.
Yeah, it won't actually let you get too far from the pearl. Even though the boss can travel outside those ranges. Like, honestly, the thing that kind of baffles me about this particular fight, they already had an entire system built into this game for, like, this style of, you know, flight sim combat, literally with gummy ship stuff. Why would they not just use the gummy ship mechanics?
I can't help you there.
Stop it!
If only we could summon a ride on the back. If only we could summon the pirate ship on the back of this pterodactyl. I mean, again, it's a visually impressive boss. The entire game has been very visually impressive. Texturing on the bones, the overall look of the thing. It just...
Okay, now do it again.
Oh.
Missed. Notably, I'm pretty sure you can do the, like, lock-on leap thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than having to find a trail and grind up it. Makes it a little bit faster.
turn.
Yep.
Lost control. This fight sucks. This fight sucks.
Shut up, Donald.
Fly around a bit.
Looks like a giant cooked bird.
Bark.
It's like a dry bones chocobo.
Son of a bitch.
There.
And yeah, like,
So
the thing about this fight, and this is partially on us because we're on proud mode, but like, this, like, most of the boss fights in this game so far are kind of mechanically cool, but go on just a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Like, there is no reason you should have been thrown off the second time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that should have been taken you to the end of it. Sorry, you've literally done this like 4 times through the course of this fight. Why are you worried now?
And then he dies on impact with the water.
Ah. And yeah, Hunter, you are right. As you pointed out, Donald and Goofy do have like a slightly more realistic look to them in this world. Sora kind of looks the same, except like they put like a grit Instagram filter over him. He still looks like super anime as compared to all the other people, which look like bad CG humans that are supposed to be quote-unquote realistic.
That boot texture, though.
Perhaps you consider an arrangement, one which requires nothing from you information.
Regarding the body, talk with them. In exchange for fair compensation. Square my debt with justice. Guarantee my freedom.
Of course, it's just good business.
Where are you going to divulge, Sharon? What do you want to divulge?
Everything.
Look, I know we just skipped about 45 minutes of the film. but
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Who cares?
It's like, all of a sudden, for no reason, Jack Sparrow's now meeting with this guy from the Dutch East India Company.
Shall we what?
Some pirate.
More villainous than any pirate.
So, let's go get one.
I mean, that's pretty accurate for the Dutch East India Company. They're both idiots.
Use the key to freeze, and you have my most certain promise. I have the power to see you if I wish for. Now, free her.
You get all the pieces of A, you light them on fire, you whisper in her ear like a lover. Or, you use your key that can unlock anything,
was gonna
you
say,
dumb
yeah.
fuck!
Oh yeah, I can just free you right now. Oh, that was easy. I'm about to kill Jack Sparrow. Crush his head inside a giant lobster claw.
You have to go and find and track down all the vaguely piratical MacGuffins. Which ones? I don't know. Which movie are we in?
Let's even upgrade a keyboard.
The boost?
Okay, Pickering Crack Card, Galaxy Toys, and Olaf of Arendelle. Yeah, we'll go back and do those later. None of
That's
them are
all
in this
the
world.
places.
Can synthesize elixirs now. Got new equipment we can do if we had the parts for it. Buster Band.
Twilight Gems. 5 defense.
Which again, accessories would be more impressive if we had done a bunch of the lucky emblems and gotten all kinds of super powerful equipment from
Be wearing a
that.
Halcom ring, which one we really need. 6 strength.
Yeah.
Wisdom ring.
Make mythical crystals now. And yeah, check the Keyblade Forge, see if we can would get some stuff from there. Don't have any adamantite, so we're all the ones that we've gone like super high on. We can't do anything further with yet, but
Can't power up the new one.
Yeah,
Damascus
we're-
or Adamantite.
yeah, everything needs Damascus or adamantite at this point. High potions, refocusers.
Foods. Finally get new shields and such.
Yep.
Nirvana.
30 AP.
Yeah.
MP blast. Two shards.
Yep. We got another prize postcard. Get back to Twilight Town, we'll mail that out.
Saved over the old one.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
next one.
What about Shooting Star and Happy Gear? There's a Snow and Ice.
Well, Blizzard Blades. Wizard's Ruse. Oh. Occasionally heals for the amount of you
Interesting.
first
The first spell you cast out of a full MP bar is more powerful, basically.
Very magic-y recently.
Also check abilities because we got some new stuff once you're done doing equipment.
Strength. Over this.
Check the master medals.
This is what one.
Yeah. Yeah, Laughterpin I think might be the most strength boost we have currently.
Yep.
Anything else? Those are just because you can only have one counter ability.
Yeah. Two air slides?
3 air slides.
Oh, yeah.
The more you have on, the more effect it is.
Full swing back on. Oh, hold on.
What?
Traction extender?
Again, we covered this last time. It literally just makes it so
that's
that
right.
the bar for when you get to activate them is longer. It doesn't actually make the attraction last longer.
Yeah, that's right. Wizard boost.
And more team attacks. Yeah, it does not do what it sounds like it would do. It is just you have a longer time to activate them, not they last longer.
Under the sea, under the sea.
That sword dropped.
Well, just hold your breath infinitely. No explicable reason, just to do it.
Stop casting fire underwater. Okay. I can cast fire underwater, but I can't cast water underwater.
Yeah, you're surrounded by it.
And I can see thunder instead of thunder.
Lobster. Crab. What? Lobster 6'2" crab. Crab 6'2" lobster.
So Sora doesn't know what animals are.
I'd forgive most other animals. He lived on an island.
And? Well, I didn't have crabs. I hate underwater levels.
Hey, we couldn't do a Kingdom Hearts All-Stars tour without having a shitty underwater level. Is it literally just an infinite money pit?
It does appear to be an infinite money pit.
Okay.
Oh, no, stop. The pickup point for it seems to move slightly. Otherwise, yeah, it does seem to be a... I'm probably also now cursed. Horrible ghosts.
You're cursed to be in this game.
Also notably, this particular world is really shitty about kind of directing you where you're supposed to be going.
Oh, I got that all time. The combat. So it's just thick underwater attack combos.
Yep.
Alright, so out of our party, you know, Sora, Donald, Goofy, possibly including Jack in this one, Which one do you think is the first one that pissed themselves underwater and then explained that, oh, you have to keep warm? Just as justification.
Jack. That's not even a question.
Well, no, see, my argument there is that Jack wouldn't bother to justify it. He would piss himself and be like, what?
Fish do it all the time.
No, like, again, he wouldn't even justify it. He'd be like, what? Back when I don't piss myself on land. Got a fucking problem? See, I personally think it would be Donald.
Well, Donald pisses him on all the time. He's a duck. It's a perfectly normal thing for ducks to do. Jellyfish.
Goofy, how are you talking?
How have we been breathing underwater for as long as we have been?
Keyblade magic.
God.
You can, like, shoot them. Fire.
Yeah, where's the fun in that, though?
Hence, you know, that whole thing about maybe you can clear them away from the distance. I know we don't pay attention to what they're saying in this, but sometimes they are actually offering helpful advice.
Go, jellyfish. Oh, recalcum.
I mean, you say that. We're currently on the bottom of the ocean. If we saw a ship, it wouldn't be doing us much good. Sure, there are plenty of ships down here. None of them are the one we need.
It's a ghost ship. Like infinite money pools.
Yes, you can stop. We don't need money.
We needed the money.
It pays away 24,000 money. We can get it all back.
Like, seeing as we are basically going to be ending the stream after one world today, since we do have D&D later, I'll be playing until everybody else shows up for the D&D game, so we'll have plenty more money.
Also, it's clearly where they want me to go.
I don't know that there were many other optional paths you didn't already go down.
There wasn't a path.
There's like one.
Yep.
I will say this from the perspective of actual like sound design. I do like that they actually muffle all the music and voices and stuff when you're underwater. It's a nice touch.
The audio in this game is solid. Big old chest. Fish frenzy.
It is fishing
in
it.
This game has fishing in it.
It's not good fishing, but it has it.
I'm honestly surprised Sora isn't up to the level of physics breaking where you can do that out of the water.
look obvious lights on the ground. Certainly not an enemy. Oh, it's an anglerfish.
Take it.
It's a
Take the
horrible
bait.
chest anglerfish.
Take the bait.
That seems suspiciously convenient. I'm going in anyways. I knew you would.
That seems awfully dumb, Sora.
But Donald, no pirate worth his salt ignores treasure.
Not a pirate.
Let's turn around, head the other way. Nope. I can see a trap.
Well, that was fun. Yeah. Giant
I do like that the game does actually let you just turn around and leave.
Yeah. Yep, we're just not going to deal with that. Go round.
Even I'm not that dumb.
Look, a single treasure chest with 2 glowing things on the wall or the ground right near it.
In an obvious boss
Giant
arena?
open boss arena?
Nah. Not a trap at all.
There's a path in the back I could leave through.
No, the path's probably going to get opened by the death throes of the boss.
Yeah, probably.
We'll wake it up so we can have a round.
I would love, by the way, and I mean, I know it's not going to happen because it's fucking Kingdom Hearts. They're not smart enough to subvert tropes. But you swim down there, open the chest, and the 2 things just kind of fall over. They're just like plants. Not actually a boss here. Just fucking with you.
Fine, let's wake up the anglerfish.
Treasure chest, heartless anglerfish.
YG, I wonder if this is a trap. It was a trap.
It's not a surprise. It's got a buzzsaw for a tail. Okay, again, for how dumb this boss fight is, the actual boss actually looks pretty cool.
And yeah, also not an anglerfish. I would argue this is more of a catfish design.
Yeah, it is more of a catfish design.
The treasure chest is not, in fact, on like a Healy bomb hanging off of its head.
This is true.
Also, it looks kind of electric, which is a thing in Japan for some reason.
Also, this boss is going to be slightly, and I can't put my fingers, close enough together to mimic the sleight on that. But it's slightly more difficult because we don't have an Aqua Ride we can summon, so we have to use all of our other overpowered orange shit to defeat this boss. You need an electron microscope to see the.
I mean, it also has half as much health as the air boss did, so.
Yes.
It does eat your ass, though.
It does eat. This is true.
Apparently stay away from its fucking mouth.
Deep blue sea, it ate me.
Got eaten by an electric catfish heartless.
We just wanted a cure for Alzheimer's.
It's hard to tell where I am half the time because he's like 90% of the screen.
Yeah. Big dude. Of course he doesn't like the taste of Sora Hunter. Have you seen Sora in this world? He probably tastes more like mud than catfish does.
God, this is just
He
embarrassing.
tastes like
guys.
filth and anime. So, anime.
Look, so was your plan this giant catfish heartless?
Pandaga.
Yes.
Well, yeah, of course you got
wasn't-
Pandaga. It's a catfish, therefore they're electric.
Makes sense.
I mean, some fish do actually have a small amount of like electrical charge to them. I
Yeah.
don't know why the Japanese particularly associate this very heavily with catfish.
Is there a form of catfish that do that? Or?
No, not really. I mean, not any more so than any other fish. You can call on Ariel.
Blazara, I love you. Dark damage.
It's not Blizzara, it's Sea Blizzard, thank you very much. It's like we have Sea Fire and Sea Thunder.
Sea Blizzard, which is apparently a shotgun. Sea Fire, which is just fire.
That's sea.
And Sea Thunder, which is Thunderbolt that you fire out, then does its thunder thing. Are we on land now? Yay, on land.
Briefly.
Let me dream.
You know, you don't spend a lot of time underwater as much as you spend a bunch of time on ship. Like, not gonna lie, a lot of my off-stream grinding between this week and next week is going to be going around on the ship, blowing up Harper's pirate ships.
The max level of the ship.
Yep.
It's our very own ship!
You certain about that?
Huh? What, Jack?
Finders keepers.
How'd he get here so fast?
Mine. Sammy.
We'll end you, you drunk asshole.
Jack, you already have the Black Pearl.
To which this ship holds no candle. But, take what you can. Now then, my ship has a captain, but it does appear I'm in need of a crew. I suppose you'll have to do. No, Donald, I'm aboard.
Just staring up at it.
Helmsman?
Ready enough, Captain, but aren't we kind of trapped?
Now, sure. I know you've made passage through straits far more dire than this. Just
What
follow
lesson
your
are we supposed to be learning from this world?
Don't listen to Jack Sparrow.
That's a really good lesson to learn, but I don't think it applies.
Apparently, this means if you really want to sail a ship, a wall will fall down so you can get your ship out.
Look, I've seen the Goonies. I know how this works.
And your ship will just magically start to float.
So what, we're going to feed Johnny Depp a baby
Well, of course,
voice?
the rocks falling into the water raised the water level.
How are these sails working?
Donald's casting arrow.
Acceptable.
Alternatively, Donald's getting really mad standing on the water and pushing the boat. Because once Donald Duck gets mad, there's nothing in creation that can stop him.
Also sounds fair enough.
You can summon water walls.
Yep.
This new ship. Me.
Yeah.
I actually hacked up phlegm on that one.
And yes, by the way, the ship's experience is gained in crabs.
Because of course Johnny Depp gets crabs.
The sea's yours to explore. Don't let this chance sail by, mate.
Open up my sea charts. perhaps collected.
As soon as the green thing breaks, the ship is down. You can stop shooting it. Sail into a cutscene.
God, this world's such a fucking mess. Arendelle wasn't a lot better, but it
No, Arendelle was perfectly better. It didn't have 14 different mechanics.
didn't have 14
The only unnecessary mechanic Arendelle had was the, like, one little section where you had to fight against the wind.
Yes.
Besides that, it didn't introduce new mechanics. They had a snowboarding thing, but whatever.
That snowboarding thing that happened once and did in fact introduce new mechanics every 5 minutes.
Not a merry company either.
It didn't give you a sea exploration map.
Harley!
A black coat.
Of course.
I'm the only person in this series more Cap than Jack Sparrow.
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it? That they do me the honor.
Not really. They let Loxine back in.
Never count your cards until they've all been dealt.
She was actively conspiring against us.
Creep the time of day.
Come now.
And that was claiming it's because of our special Keyblade powers. But then again, if we had special Keyblade powers, why didn't we just use them last time we were doing
Why did we make Roxas and Shion? Who?
It's the code.
Oh, you'll remember.
Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
Ah, yes. And how could I love games and contests without honoring the rules? Because only by winning fairly does victory have any savor at all.
But, of course, the code is actually more guidelines than rules. Make your peace.
I am listening. For a box. A chest, perhaps.
Aren't we all, mate?
Yes. Maybe. No, I know a box. But said box is not a box you want to trifle with, mate. Trust me.
Really? A wager, then.
And of what nature would this wager be?
What say we have a little race to that charming port town which you hold so dear?
Port Royal.
Yes. Whoever reaches it first is the victor. And the stakes? You tell me all about that chest.
Against what?
I will get you whatever it is you want.
Kingdom Hearts.
yeah.
Done.
Jack?
Then we have an accord.
Teleport!
Now, let us begin.
All hands, prepare to make sail.
But Jack!
Drop canvas.
Hey, Jack!
Whippoorwill, lads.
Jack, listen!
What?
Oh, you can't let him get his hands on that box. Do you really know whatever it is that he's looking for?
Let's just say there's a potential possibility he wants the chest containing Davy Jones' heart. Because I haven't the foggiest notion why he'd covet the blighted thing.
Is it a black box?
It is more black than blue, so yes.
Do you think it's the one?
And winning the race would keep it out of Organization 13's hands.
I don't know. I really kind of doubt it, considering they've been looking on every other fucking world for this thing. I really doubt it's the box containing David Jones' heart, because this would be the first fucking world to look on.
We need to win this race.
Precisely.
Fucking idiot.
To be fair, they're just looking at boxes in general.
You might have the makings of a pirate after all.
Nobody knows what this box is or what it looks like or where it is. Like, looking for a box. A box.
Fire!
One to Port Royal wins.
And I say we make it interesting. Let's try at those cannons.
Fire!
call me Goofy.
The Green Cores are also weak points. So.
Technically, I don't defeat him. I just have to beat him.
Yes, but it also makes him go slower by shooting him.
We gotta stay away from those. He's right on our stern.
Did I mention I'm not only an accomplished gambler, but I'm also a weather witch?
He's right on our stern.
You know, the Mist of Avalon.
Hear my call.
A bit much. Don't let him down.
Go, go, go! Full speed! Fire! He's right on our stern!
Shut up, Goofy.
Where are we going? Won a ship race.
Did you though?
This one in the back.
The game isn't over until it's over.
Yeah, the AC just kicked on. We turned it off, but it takes a second for it to. There we go.
Now Firaga!
It has been quite a long time since it's actually been hot enough here to trigger the AC, but back when it was being warm, we normally turned that off before streams.
Aye, aye.
Professional organization we are. Oh, those are bad cannonballs.
You have a triangle move you can use as well, by the way.
It's raging.
It ends here.
Kaboom!
Take this. Let's do this.
Enjoy the locker, mates.
So somehow related to gambling.
Of course, it's the winds of fortune.
Hear my call.
Fair enough. Not that it helped him any, but
I'm going to surround myself in tornadoes. Are they moving fast enough to stop cannonballs? No! That was a really dumb move. All you've managed to do is keep so you can't go anywhere.
no, I'm not a pirate, to be fair. Oh no, he's vanished. Okay, that was an interesting move.
Huh.
Just disappearing and then immediately reappearing behind us and lightly grazing us.
Yeah, I mean, yep.
Here we go!
It's already down. That's why there's not actually a health bar showing up.
Well, this is that to begin with.
Nope, had to beat up the ship enough to board it. That's how it works.
Another game it is, then.
The gamblers are kind of like pirates already. We shoved them where it made the most sense. They want to do another Alice in Wonderland world.
Ah, but you fools, you've made the tragic mistake. You've allowed us access to all of our land combos. You had somewhat of a chance back when we were doing gimmick fights. Now, all bets are off.
This.
Is not. Jesus.
Here we go!
Blizzard Claws!
Okay. Wolverine.
Yeah, also do keep in mind, I know we pretty much never actually use them, but the summon links are actually a full heal as well.
They're powerful on me. If I'm using any magic, I can't.
Yeah.
They're even in sync now. Magic Flash.
I don't know. I like my Ice Keyblade's power is turn into Wolverine.
Turn into Wolverine and then attach knives to your arms and legs.
When in doubt, use more knives.
Star of Bethlehem.
There we go.
Magnificent. I salute you all, gentlemen.
Don't clap patronizingly. We just kicked your ass.
You're up to something.
Perish the thought. I know when I've been outdone.
Really hasn't stopped you before.
You were outdone before you even started, mate. But I admire your conciliatory way of conceding defeat.
Yes. Now I believe I owe you your prize. but I neglected to ask what it is that you want. Perhaps you'll enlighten me.
Rob.
Aye, that's easy. I want the chest that's aboard the Dutchman.
No, Jack, don't tell him! Really?
Well, good.
Oh, Jack!
Oh, I didn't tell him which Dutchman.
Actually, I outwitted him.
It was not particularly difficult.
Tell you where it was.
It's like a game of Connect 2.
I've always been far more interested in the long game. Now let's see where it takes us. That is, if you stay apace.
Sora should really figure out this whole traveling through darkness thing.
We only drink heavily for the movies.
Nay, there's no point.
Keeps them special.
Why not?
The ship's listing near to scuppers from that cannon fire. She'll be needing repairs. Best make berth at port.
Yeah, I have to be able to play a game, so I can't get super drunk.
Plus, in this instance, it happens that St. Patrick's Day falls on a Sunday. So we have our D&D game in our stream anyway, so we can't do our normal thing of going to a Mexican restaurant for St. Patrick's Day.
Crabs. White crabs.
Yep.
Never mind the particulars, mate. The white crabs. See?
Aye, aye.
Yep, gotta go run around Port Royal and find a bunch of white crabs.
And counter goes to triple digits.
Oh yeah, the counter goes to triple digits. It's like, I think somebody figured it out, like by the tail end of it, it's several thousand crabs to get a max level for the Leviathan. And you are going to want to run around basically hitting everything. Because crabs hide all over the fucking place.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here.
And yeah, as Hunter points out, after this part, now that we actually have the Leviathan, we actually do get crabs from defeating Heartless ships. So, it's not like you have to constantly run around everywhere finding them in buildings and shit like that to level up. You do actually level up the ship just by doing the ship combat stuff, but... Because there is also like an achievement for defeating like 200 Heartless ships.
Down, 291 to go.
may want to turn around and get the ones you passed. So one of the problems with the white crabs is they do technically take a moment to spawn, in addition to the sort of animation of them falling, unlike basically every other pickup in this game, where it'll just start magnetizing as soon as it pops up. So you can't just rush past things and just assume that you'll get the pickups. You have to like wait a second on them.
I see something on the roof.
It's the chimney.
Jim.
I guess it's just a...
Yeah. Made it 1/6 of the way. Woo!
Some asshole came to town and just started hitting everything. Breaking every barrel.
Oh, go back to that. Yeah.
Oh, it's a congregation. There's crap on top of it. Or the chimney. There.
Yeah, you gotta keep an eye out. Some of them will literally just be sitting around as like white spots. Kingdom Hearts needed collectathons.
Ugh.
Inherently make any game better. Just look at Ukulele.
Look, they knew what they were getting into. They had no ideas for this world. It was just mini game on mini game. This world, as originally as designed, could be beaten in 30 minutes. They were like, oh, we can't have that.
We can't have that.
You know, Krampus, if you want to avoid falling asleep during streams, not lying down full out would probably be a quick move. Help that.
Hoping I can rip Van Winkle, the Pirates of the Caribbean world away. I slept for 30 years, and now I'm an old man with only a few years left to live.
Still in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Ah, damn. It was all for nothing. How many crabs do we have left? Shiv's bones? Just a skeleton holding a controller.
Only another 181.
Your ghost is apparently haunting this game. It's your greatest regret in life.
My ghost knows what it did. It may never rest.
What's that?
My ghost knows what it did. It may never rest.
Well, see, he died while playing this game, but unfortunately he was playing it in the Devil's Triangle, which resurrected him, and now he's cursed and hates Jack Sparrow and Tetsuya Nomura.
That's on the
It's
box there.
right there on the box. Turn around. Other side.
To the left.
There you go.
Got it.
I'll help you find the next one.
Boots.
Sitting on the beach, getting high on strength and defense boosts.
We'll have a tent.
Does have a tent.
By God, we paid for Keira Knightley and a bunch of people who sound like the other guys, and we're going to use them.
I don't think they actually got Keira Knightley.
Shh, don't tell our person that. She thinks she's Keira Knightley. They got their voice actor for Jack Sparrow because someone literally just wandered in the pole like Pirates of the Caribbean outfit, with a bottle of rum.
Good enough.
It does sound like most of the Jack Sparrow cosplayers I've met, who also sound nothing like Johnny Depp.
Yep.
It's a draw.
Yeah, it's a... Box of crabs.
In the back. A box of crabs.
Players are just skipping the entirety of Port Royal. We can't have that, can we? Almost like they're desperate for our game to end.
This might be a good spot to find some ingredients.
Chest.
I've got a chest.
Behind you. Turn left. There you go.
And a box of veal.
Delicious, unrefrigerated veal.
Only the freshest. Welcome to the most exciting part of this game.
Obviously.
I just saw a huddle of crabs headed for the fort.
A huddle of crabs. That's not very exciting. A huddle of crabs is pretty interesting.
Whatever you say, Nia.
Yes, Donald, we all know you have crabs.
Do you intentionally just turn away and ignore the one sitting there, or?
No. You notice them.
And also the trees that have the thing to hit?
There we
Didn't even notice them.
Like, the game literally gives you a targeting reticle to show you what things can be hit and what can't.
I bet you there's a lucky M-bomb here.
Let's see.
I think we also need to get a picture of Jack. Don't quote me on that, but...
Let's see.
Is that some sort of spyglass? Probably French, eh?
Because you're the party member, so...
Yep. So where the hell is this looking?
Probably farther up.
Let's see.
Somewhere in the cell, probably. Maybe the next one?
Probably get a better angle on that one from in here, because I'm pretty sure I saw the same thing you were seeing. You can also zoom.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's like that's definitely it, right?
I don't know.
It definitely looks like one.
It does look like one.
Whatever, we can come back. It's not a big deal.
There's also more of the fort to explore past this. So.
Well, yes, but they said
Right, they said like right as we came up here. the Lucky Animal thing, so. Oh well. Make his prison escape.
Rocks made by Satan destroy.
I've done some things I'm not proud of. Proud of anything you've done, Pete.
Got 1 tear tattoo for each man I killed in prison. You don't have any tear tattoos. Have them do them black inks, but not visible. We have at least hit our 300, so we can go back and actually continue the damn world.
Yeah.
Yep. Teacups.
Teacups. Nice open area for teacups too.
Giant magic, giant magic, giant magic.
We got this.
We should get around.
That's the problem. Your cannons are all filled with crabs. Crabans.
I have a bunch of crabs. Pick the place I need to go.
To the ship.
What's that? This is the ship.
Yes, go to the ship's wheel.
Ah,
Yeah, exactly.
Aye, that's all of them. Now, to my final task. Be back in a trice.
He's gonna leave us here.
There, mates. Fit to sail any
You just
sea.
cram a bunch of crabs in the holes.
Now, Sora, one
No.
of the final inquiry. Is there any particular reason you wanted this ship?
Sora's uncomprehending stare.
Yeah. To explore the seas. Free as the wind.
That's a dumb reason. I'm not giving it to you.
You are a pirate, Captain Sora.
But Jack, why do you keep saying final? Like you're leaving.
Ah, it's because this me has run his course, mate.
This you?
Aye, the surrogate me. That the goddess of the sea sent here to help you lot.
That's why I don't sound like the real Johnny Depp.
Any me is still me. I may be duplicatable, but I'm always incomparable. The sea, she smiles upon us, Sora. Now let's leave it at that, shall we? For now, the real me has a crucial engagement. At Shipwreck Cove, where the pirate brethren will meet Beckett and his lot in battle to win back our freedom.
Then let us help.
No, it's for pirates to resolve. But not
You just said I'm a pirate.
You're not a pirate.
You're as free as the wind now, and far you'll go.
Oh.
Quick, gather the crabs.
Gather
Level
the
up our
crabs!
ship.
Go collect them.
So, Jack was showing us the way.
Jack, he said it was the pirates' battle to fight. But a fight for pirates is a fight for us.
Why?
Come on, let's find the real
Sora, I'm just saying we could go to Denny's and get a Grand Slam and not have to worry about all this pirate stuff.
We can go to Denny's and steal their doubloons.
Also, aren't they meddling
Yes.
right now?
Of course.
They always meddle. When haven't they meddled?
God, the goddess of the sea is so bad at curses.
You made a deal with me, Jack, to deliver the pirates. And here they are. Don't
What,
be
so you can't go on
bashful.
land? Not that
Step
you couldn't
up.
be on a bucket
Claim your
in water
reward.
on
Yeah, like,
land.
he's just fucking terrible at curses. Can't set foot on dry land.
Sparrow!
Letter of the law, not the intent.
Me is still to be satisfied. 100 years.
It would be better if some, like, gymnast got, hit with curse, just walking around on his hands. This is what I intended.
I propose an exchange. Will leaves with us, and you can take Jack.
Done.
Undone.
Done.
Jack's one of the 9 pirate lords. You have no right.
King,
As you command, your nips.
Scurvy blackguard!
Easy there, mate. You wouldn't want to damage the leverage now, would you?
Now.
Oh, tentacles in places you never knew existed. Why is he doing the Vexen eyes?
They're still gonna bone later.
Oh, yeah.
Advise your brethren. You can fight, and all of you will die.
or you cannot fight, in which case...
I mean, look at all those
you
tentacles.
must-
We all know what's going to happen here. Every hole. Holes you never dreamed
We
of.
will fight.
Holes you can't even
And
imagine.
you will die.
Oh, good comeback. Very, very strong of you. This world raises so many questions if you've never seen the movie Hunter. They literally skip 90% of the movie, but then throw in scenes that mean nothing without the context of the movie.
Not only that, they skip large parts of the movie, they don't have context of the movie, and a whole movie!
I mean, it does start at the start of the third movie.
Yes, but that doesn't have context without the second movie.
You're correct.
We just go to Shipwreck Cove for the final battle?
And we can.
I want this world to be over. We can grind it later.
So our objective is here.
Yep.
That's on Elrond. That's Fort Royal. I mean, the sea chart doesn't look all that useful. Doesn't really have, like, can I go to each of these islands?
Yes. Yes, you can. That's why they're on there. Just go to Shipwreck Cove, please,
Yeah.
for the love of God.
Yeah, let's just end this world.
That's not how ships work.
Keyblade.
And yes, the actual like landmark stuff on the chart doesn't show up until you go to those actual islands.
The place that Jack told us about. Didn't we sail past that rock before?
Why are you shooting rocks?
Is that different cannibals?
Yeah, I hope they don't poke a hole in the ship.
Shut up.
Definitely something on that island.
Something on almost all of these islands.
Keep sailing.
Oh.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, we need to go in prepared, or we'll only get in the way. I call wins! We've got him!
Level up. Or sight cannon.
Yeah, I think we were at 12 and 4 originally.
Our friends are waiting for our help.
Jack said Shipwreck Cove, right?
You can tell it's over here because there's a zone line.
But is it the Grand Line?
Luxord!
Luxord. Luxord?
How to make good
Yeah, friends with Vanitas.
simply marvel at your celerity. But
And Zemnos!
Things become much easier when you just come to the realization that they're going to say every fucking name wrong.
So luxurious.
Hey,
Luxord.
Luxord?
Goofy.
Luxord. Larksony.
Marluxa. Orlando Bloomin'
To clarify, Hunter, I'm unlikely to max out the Leviathan between this session and the next. I'm just going to do some ship combat for as long as I can stand it. Also going to pick up Mickey emblems on the worlds we haven't done yet. And stuff like that, so...
It ends here.
We'll see just how much disparity there will actually be in levels and such. Because that's another important note. In addition to getting the crabs in order to level up the Leviathan, you do actually get experience for this too.
Yeah.
So, from what I've seen, it's actually one of the ways that people tend to actually grind for this game is actually just doing the ship combat because it's actually considerably easier than regular combat. Not the least of which being you literally just fully regenerate the ship's HP between each combat.
Yep.
And as you level the ship more and more, it becomes even easier because, like, once you actually start getting higher in level on the Leviathan, you end up with just so many cannons do so much damage, it's ridiculous. Also, yeah, all the enemies have literally giant glowing weak spots where they take tons of damage when you hit them.
Do this! I can't look! Woohoo!
That does a shit ton of damage.
Yes. I mean, especially to the main enemy there, it also does help that we quite literally hit like 4 of its weak points with that. Because the big area attacks can in fact impact the actual weak points and will do the bonus damage from doing so.
Alright, Waterga.
Waterga. Do-do-do-do.
Hydrogen, oxygen. It is wet, it will quench all your thirst. Waterga. Who made the handles for this wheel blades? This is my hand. Sail on the shipwreck go, the final battle. Sail on the shipwreck go, the final battle.
Stop shooting the Moogle.
Is there a Moogle on that island?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
the-
that's why there's a
symbol
Moogle
that.
on the mini-map.
He had to come. He knows what he did. So just be punished for asking us to take a bunch of pictures of things in places we're not at.
Yeah, it's the other thing we'll do between streams. Go back, get all the picture stuff.
Yep.
The giant cartoon arrows on our ship are kind of a trip.
Hey, those are our boarding things?
Harpoons? Question mark.
Alright, we apparently used them to board.
Are you okay?
Who the fuck are you?
You're a welcome sight.
We've all been
Well,
quite
apparently, if we really want to do
worried
boarding actions, we just load up, I don't know, like a flare, and then grind across the smoke trail it leaves.
Sora,
Where's Jack? And Teodolma?
About that.
I'm afraid you've missed a few things.
Who's
while you've been
Teodolma?
gone.
The witch.
Jack.
Oh, okay.
He's been.
She actually has a name.
Yeah.
Yes. And Beckett commands Davy Jones and the Flying Dutchman.
Blinking,
Barbossa
uncomprehending
thought we could
stares.
defeat them if we released Calypso, the goddess of the sea, who was really Teodolma, bound in human form.
That didn't end well.
But it didn't work.
Aye, a fickle goddess Calypso be.
So what now?
Nothing. Our final hope has failed us.
Use that key to free me, Sora, and you have my most certain promise. And the power and the sea you ever wish for be yours.
So, Teodolma was Calypso. She's the one who was helping us.
Sure.
And you know what? I think that she might just be able to help us again. We can't give up now. We can all fight
Just roll with it, it's
together.
almost over.
The sea belongs to everyone.
I mean, she was technically helping us. She made a crab version of Jack to guide us.
The fuck did you say, Donald? Nobody can understand you.
Sometimes it just goes in one ear and right out the other.
Seriously, you've been saying stuff like that this whole time, Donald?
I am the storm.
It's not over. There's still hope for us. You will listen to me. Listen!
Slippery when wet.
The Brethren will still be looking here to us. To the Black Pearl to lead. And they will see free men and freedom! Our enemy will see the flash of our cannons and hear the ring of our swords, and they will see the courage of our hearts as we succeed and they fail. Gentlemen, hoist the colors!
Hoist the colors!
Hoist the colors!
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna shout it anyway. Sora, you're an idiot.
Donald, I hate my job.
It's the war all over again. Crap.
It's been depped in sin.
Looks so stupid. Here's normal looking ships. Here's these weird arrow harpoony things.
Exits are to the left and to the right. Ah, good. The franchise reveals its true form. The dark heart of Kingdom Hearts that I'll show you. This isn't actually a 3D recreation of the Caribbean. It's a 3D recreation of Tetsuya Nomura's office.
I programmed this one in the bathtub. I know. I'm just wondering how they're managing to take so long to do lawn work in a complex where nobody has any fucking lawns.
The chest Jack told you about has the heart of Davy Jones in it. There's no way it's the chest that you're looking for.
No one knows what's in the chest we're looking for.
It could be Davy Jones's heart. We thought it might be in Monstropolis for some fucking reason.
It could be the musician Davy Jones.
If you don't know what's in it, then why do you need it? How will you know you found it?
We won't.
It could be a copy of the Pirates parody that's rated XXX.
Look, if the box and it's black, bring it back.
Contains hope. Huh? That's all you'll get from me.
I shouldn't even have told you that much, but I'm kind of a fuck up, honestly.
It's far too chaotic to find the box like this.
At least I'm not Demix.
Perhaps I'll remove that shit
Or
from the picture.
DMX.
No, this is DMX.
And now I command the Kraken, don't ask questions.
Well, at least this makes more sense because they didn't write out the Kraken dying on a beach in this game. Look, we have control of the Kraken. What are we going to do? I just kill on the beach because really we can't figure out how to make this movie work if the Kraken's still around.
They're looking for hope? How do they even know what hope is? They can't feel emotions.
What is still going on with that? We can feel emotions.
Oh, I've seen this hentai.
Oh, Jackson.
Do this.
Better indicator than I'm being fired on by another ship that's off screen.
Yeah.
Like an incoming shot indicator, or maybe someone yelling out, "Hey, they're fucking shooting at us."
See, that would happen in a competent ship combat game. So, you know, not this. Not Sea of Thieves.
Defend!
And yeah, also the front tentacles do go down after getting hit a certain number of times, so it is still worth it to shoot at them.
I think they do.
They do. It's just awkward and weird how they do it, but you can also usually slip a couple shots between them. Because again, your cannonballs go over like a line; they're not all focused on a single central point. Yeah. So you will still get some damage through when you're shooting, even when those are up.
Why don't you use the ship's powers, Sora?
Got raging cannons up.
It ends here.
Raging Cannon does knock these down. Do a little bit of that to clear out some of the next ones so you can get some more shots on it.
Got raging cannons again.
It's off.
Oh, we're back. Oh, god damn it.
Go away.
Come up right next to him. That'll work. Oh, fucking damn it. I call bullshit.
You beat me to it.
Raging Cannons.
So, you got what you want.
But you lost what you
You're the
had.
better player among us.
If only.
However, I must demand you give that to me.
Pardon?
The fact that we don't get a Princess in the Frog World, so we can't have
Dr. Facilier.
Dr. Facilier as a villain.
Right of parley.
No. No parley. Look around. We're a little busy. And besides, I've already got all that I want, mate.
Fucking really.
Yep. Still works.
Fine, let's roll with it. It's not the worst defeat True Organization 13's had in this game.
Jack Sparrow, are you lost? Prisoners don't belong on deck.
Your station is in the...
I won't let you play me like a bloody fiddle.
We're here.
Ah, Master Squidface Miller.
Tables have turned, mate. Hardly. Just a few more maggots to join my crew.
Oh, don't point at me with your weird tentacle finger. It's gross.
That's not my finger. Look, this fight is only going to be serious until we summon a Disney ride.
I mean, again, it's not guaranteed to happen.
What is going to happen? Me going Wolverine on his ass. Coward.
Or, you know, him teleporting away from your incredibly close range weapon all the time. Apparently that's just his mechanic, is teleport all over the damn ship.
Throw Goofy at him.
Ah, I got goofed. Wham! Right back into the neck.
And we're done.
Yep.
Apparently that shotlock does a lot of damage.
Care to surrender?
The chest! Hand it over! Jack! Stay out of this, boy!
Fair enough.
And then it reaches over, grabs a cannon, jams it into my chest.
Pirate Captain Sora was
Somehow
killed
they made it
by
up to the fucking yards.
Look, things happened.
Despite being on the deck 3 seconds ago.
Things happened! Here's this, in case you forgot there are other characters in this movie. Also, people can be conveniently hit by tentacles, because again, we haven't killed off the Kraken at this point in this version.
God willing, Hunter, never. Sea spiders never show up.
Sea spiders being ridden by mermaids?
You'll see no mercy from me!
That's why I brought this.
Did you forget? I'm a heartless rat! Love. A dreadful bond. And yet, so easily severed.
That's not true.
Oh, please don't,
I may
please
still
don't, please
have a
don't.
lot to learn about love, but I know what it means to share my heart with others.
Quite literally.
It's like 17 people in here.
It's like an apartment complex. Low rent.
What does a whelp like
I've had a number of small boys inside.
Wait, are we saying heart with lowercase or uppercase H at this point? There's a difference, man.
It's very important. You said you were a heartless wretch, but are you a
Heartless
heartless
wretch. What the fuck does that even mean?
How disappointing. So this is all they meant when they said heart.
Yes, they meant a literal heart.
Chasing the wrong box this whole time.
I've been inside your heart-shaped box for like a week.
This is why you need to learn to determine the pronunciation between lowercase and capitals, you fucking morons.
Cruel is a matter of perspective.
So we're just like, do I even need to be here right now? A little late for that, guys.
Yeah.
You will not forestall my judgment.
I need to sneeze, but I don't actually have a nose. This is awful.
We don't actually want to change the climax to the movie, so we had to make sure that Sora Donald's movie couldn't actually impact anything that happens.
Uh-huh.
Jack, can't we save him?
Part of the ship, part of the crew. The Dutchman must have a captain. Elizabeth, say goodbye.
Meanwhile, Blythe's ship and Pirates of Darkwater's just been circling this like, I want no part of this.
It's fine, he survived, he somehow managed to have a kid anyways, leads to bad movies.
Yeah, things happen.
Orlando Bloom and Onion will return.
Thank goodness, Jack.
Fuck in a bucket.
The Armada's still out there. The Endeavor's coming up hard to starboard. And I think it's time we embrace that oldest and noblest of pirate traditions.
Never actually been one for tradition. In we go!
Well, maybe they do actually.
We may actually get the walking through the ship as everything explodes, realizing you're fucked.
Ready on the guns!
Full canvas! Aye! Full canvas!
Well, this isn't going as I planned.
Fire! Fire!
It's just good business.
So we didn't get him walking through the ship.
No, we didn't get him walking
We did
down
get him
the-
just standing there as the ship's being annihilated
Yeah.
around him.
not quite as good as him literally walking down the length of the ship as everything behind him just explodes and shatters.
I have made an error.
Flying Dutchman must have a captain. Just where do now she and Captain Turner must live in different worlds? One day ashore, 10 years at sea. It's a steep price.
Will.
Your chariot awaits, Your Highness.
Also, couldn't you just visit him basically anytime you want by, I don't know, going out to sea? He'll come to shore one time every 10 years, but...
Look,
doesn't mean you can't boat bone.
Goddess of the Sea is real fucking bad at these curse things.
Jack.
Can only set foot on dry land one day every 10 years. Can literally be there in a bucket anytime he fucking well pleases.
There's always enough time for hearts to say what's true. Sora, you know better than anyone. It only takes
Just tie bags of water to his feet. Go wherever the fuck you want.
Yeah, you pulled that sanctified earth thing that one immortal did.
God.
You can't fight me because I'm always on sacred ground.
Give him some shoes that are just
We're
filled
not
with water.
talking about Jacob.
We are talking about Jacob. It happened.
No. I refuse.
Did.
And yes, as Hunter points out, she is also currently the Pirate King. She can just get a ship whenever she fucking feels like it.
Like, go out to sea, bone husband, go home.
Yeah. I'm going for a rowbone. Did you mean a rowboat? Oh.
It's like, clearly you can do things besides just prey on sinking ships, says Davy Jones.
Also, our
all
fancy
he
magic
did
ship
was
just
dick
melted
around
into
for
crabs.
2 movies.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Yes, and now we get a high-strength Keyblade that transforms into a spear and its final form, a flag.
Hey, I've seen Gaim. Flags are fucking powerful. Oh, wait, we're back to this.
Hey, Axel.
Oh god, she's still here.
Yeah.
Hey, liking the look.
What are you wearing?
Got your hair, too.
Mm-hmm. So you gonna try yours on?
Yeah, pink's not really my color.
I don't know. Maybe later.
I do like the miniskirt, though. I could totally rock that.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is how
I mean, granted, it's gonna be like a Diglett poking out underneath, but...
easy to remember.
I make myself easy to remember by wearing the same thing as half the other characters in this series.
Nah, not really.
Our training's almost
I'm gonna
finished.
look at him in this version. I feel like the Pumpkin Hill rap is gonna start up.
Somewhere inside me is Naminé. If we can free Roxas, we can free her too.
But why?
I guess so.
Naminé was made when Sora freed me from his heart. So, now that she's a part of me again, I figured all was right.
There's some obnoxious red HDR filter over this entire thing. It's not helping Sora's hair, it's not helping hers, it's not helping the trees.
And if she
Well, so here it's just explained because Merlin's an asshole, so the sun is really close to the hyperbolic time forest.
I can make the color I want at any time.
By the way, they've been in here for like 10,000 years. Just
feelings and experiences back.
Galaxies have fallen and risen.
took that long for Kyrie to figure out how to use a Keyblade.
Not for her or Roxas.
Kyrie, are you sure you don't want your combat outfit to have, I don't know, pants? No,
what?
the skirt that's so short, you have to be careful not to see anything when I'm just standing there.
Wait, what? That was an option? Shit!
Never saw him again.
Sorry, no takesies backsies. God damn it, Council of Merlins.
Then
I gave her the choice. She's the one who picked it.
couldn't believe it. The two of them were identical. Though I didn't tell Roxas. Didn't want him to go vanishing on me too.
And then he vanished on me.
His name
Fuck.
is Ventus. He's one of the lost Keyblade wielders we're looking for. Think he's still got me memorized?
I don't know. I think he's a mostly unconscious body sitting on top of the fucking castle.
Now that we're going back, I'm worried about everything.
Well, you don't have to worry alone anymore, Axel.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Might as well sell it here, hun, because Sora's never coming back.
Yeah. And besides, that's a furry form that's very well spoken for. Riku's gotten all up in that darkness. Oh, speaking of getting all up in that darkness. Ah, excellent! He's repurposed the key from his Audi.
Yes, he does in fact have a keyblade that looks like a fucking car key. It's great.
Big, thick-ass bulk sword.
Yeah, it's his new Keyblade, Mitsubishi Galant.
I mean, to his credit, it's the first keyblade that actually looks like a fucking sword.
This is not how I planned things!
Mickey!
I'm going home.
And he's the better choice to do this than Sora.
Well, yeah, he has the power of waking, apparently, whatever the fuck that means.
Ill-defined.
The jerk-off motion I'd need to do to express my disdain for that statement would make a nobody feel emotions. It's choreographed. Took me ages to do my devil horns just right today.
It's about time.
Hey, shut it. Come on.
Remember, we're not important to the story. He'll kill us like small dogs.
Okay, if that's accurate, Hunter, that makes it even fucking worse, because literally the whole reason they're saying, like, Sora can't do it is because he doesn't have the power of waking.
Yes.
So if Riku also doesn't have the power of waking, then why can Riku do it and Sora can't? Fuck that.
I mean, that was the whole reason why Sora didn't become a master, because he didn't learn the power of waking. They've reiterated it in, like, every cutscene that happens inside Jensen's tower.
Please, I have created enough.
Look, I used to stand under this room and scream up that the person who lived in there shouldn't
All
exist.
the children sacrificed in the name of your research. So make things right.
Okay, yes, I understand he needs the power of waking to wake Ventus, and Aqua is the only one who knows where Ventus' body is. This doesn't explain why Sora can't go get Aqua, thereby being the competent one to go fucking do it, instead of setting Mickey and Riku, who have already failed once.
Why do you keep coming back to this beach?
And literally, every time they go back there, they're like, no, Sora, you can't do it, you don't have the power of waking.
Roxas and Namine.
Shouldn't exist. Oh, sorry, I'm recovering.
Still draw breath. It is to atone for what I did to them.
I spent a lot of time with a bandage wrapped around my head, screaming.
Yeah.
A 10-year-old.
Man needs us.
I made some foolish life choices. I held a boombox up underneath a window.
What is it that you expect will happen? The child's memory holds a mystery to unravel.
We already unraveled that and recoded.
The battle we seek between light and darkness. You know something, and that is why you stopped the experiments.
Stop the experiments because they were bad and stupid.
Deluded, Xehanort. We shall soon see.
This is something dumb.
looking for a friend who used to live here.
No one lives here. Be gone.
But sir...
No, not one more step. Get out.
Why have you not...
Why didn't you just kill
Oh my god, I can't believe that worked!
Prepare to get JoJo'd. That kid is dead.
Oh.
What? That kid was gonna be dead. Instead we have
Disney sperm!
magical balloons!
The squiggly things?
They protected me.
Yeah, they're protecting a nobody.
I was outwitted by 3 children.
I serve the organization. This is treason.
Certainly not a thing that's ever happened in Organization 13 before.
See what is happening. Have it your way then.
Nobody ever betrays Organization 13. They're all so deeply loyal.
Child, I can't believe that worked.
Neither can I, honestly. I was expecting at least Hayner to die.
How dang it!
Are you guys okay?
Huh?
They ran up the other way.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is the
This is the sewers.
This is the sewers. Okay, I was like, is this in the castle? Or is this in the house? How the fuck is this happening?
No, this is the sewers on the way back to town.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's right.
Hence why everything's rusted, because you know it's a common thing to let your sewer system rust.
Well, yeah, it's a common thing to make your sewer system out of rustable materials as well.
Taking out the old mansion after all, because this guy here is what I call elite.
That's the only proof we have that Roxas was our friend.
Tell us about him. We want to know him better.
My dear master, you are safe.
And I assure you, I'm not going to get outwitted by 3 children, unlike Xemnas.
Is that you? So, those nobodies were your doing.
I have been waiting for this. Gave up a normal life in order to plant myself in the organization. And when I heard Xehanort had gone looking for you, I realized it was my chance to find you as well.
Lying piece of shit.
For you see, I too wish to atone.
Am I supposed to be buying this?
This sounds like a load of shit, and we both know it.
You literally sold me out to the IRS for the chicken sandwich I had in the break room.
Alright, so we're probably gonna call it here for today. Thank you all for joining us again. We'll be back on Tuesday playing something around 7 p.m. Pacific. And then we'll be back next Sunday around 2 p.m.-ish again, play more of this. And yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to go back, clean up some Lucky Emblem stuff, do more ship combat, stuff like that. But yeah, thank you all for joining us, and have a good one, everyone.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.